my topic is going to be very different. I am talking about how the materials are introduced at a very early time in architecture education. It's a pretty different kind of a total contrast to what you've been hearing up to now. I strongly believe that when we learn, instead of, it is very important that we are able to take a leap into the unknown, a leap in the dark kind of a thing. So the diagram here shows how we try to induce thinking process where it is important that a step into the unknown is taken first, and then you go further to achieve that. But what generally happens around us, and I have gone through a similar training, though I was in CEPT, is that you yourself and all the faculty around and everybody around and all their knowledge, which is great, instead of helping you in taking that end where you've taken the leap and help you reach that, everybody starts acting like a wall. So you basically, instead of taking a leap and going into the unknown and trying to achieve something, you basically bounce back that wall and fall right there where the wall is. And it takes some time so we are in our school very systematically trying to break that wall of knowledge, which we call, in ourselves, in the faculty and in the mind of the student, so that we can take a free leap first and then able to achieve it, rather than, so the ball is demolished. That is our very fundamental thinking. My talk here generally today is going to be on concrete, and then towards the end I added a few more slides on how steel is introduced at second year level. We are going to show you how we introduce different materials at a very basic level of education in architecture at about second year level here. This is another thought process which is very close to my heart. That is that each one has a certain amount of energy here. And that energy is, assume that energy to be that vertical line you see in the center here. And there is this hard thinking which is drifting, and there is this mind. So hard thinking is not exactly the heart, it's the other part of the brain basically. But hard thinking, because the logic disappears when you think with heart, and that is why this whole idea of calling love is blind. You see the person, you start walking, you know you're going to get beaten up, but you still do, because the logic disappears. And I think it is that part which is very important to bring into architecture.